Hey guys, today I've got my outline sketched onto a sheet of synthetic canvas, or you could use real canvas, you could use acrylic paper, canvas panel, whatever, chipboard. But I want my background to be white in order for this to work. So I'm starting out with just the black and white. And I'm going to do the entire painting with just black and white, and then you can either leave it that way or then you can add color. So this is kind of a different technique, but I think you'll enjoy it. So this is just a flat synthetic brush that I'm using to put on different shades of gray. Sometimes I use the flat part of the brush and sometimes the edge. Now the inside of the basket is a darker shade. It's just all dark, with some little gaps of light shining through between the weaves. Now I'm coming back to this outside of the basket and putting in some darker shades here and there, shadows. All right, now with the flat brush, I'm just dabbing around some leaf shapes, or just whatever, just some different shapes. I'm kind of turning my brush different directions, picking up different shades of gray, just a variety of things going on, but it's all just dabbing with the flat brush. Now I want it to be darker right here inside the basket because it wouldn't be picking up much light. And now with my hog bristle brush, I'm scrubbing in my background around the basket and around the flowers. So I'm just using the side of the brush to scrub that in, and I'm getting lighter and lighter as I come up. So I started out dark and then got a little bit lighter and blended into the dark, and then I'll just continually get lighter and lighter as I go up and to the right. Now what's so good about using this technique is that this black and white is easy. You don't have to worry about colors or anything, and you can get all of your texture in, and then if you decide to come back with color, then all the hard work is already done. So all you're doing is coloring what you've already painted. So it's a really neat technique, and I hope you give it a try. All right, and now for the table, I've gone with kind of a medium shade of gray. And again, I'm still using the hog bristle brush, and I'm just scrubbing this in. And I want it to be darker toward the top and toward the flowers, and then get lighter as I go toward the bottom. All right, now with a filbert brush, I'm putting in my flower shapes. Some will be smaller than others, some larger, some you'll see the whole flower, some you'll only see part of the flower. So just put in as many flowers as you want, or as few, and they're just all going to be white. And then with a dark shade, I just tapped in a center. So now I'm coming back to my basket, kind of brushing in some darker shade. Yours may or may not need it. Just kind of work with it until you're happy with it. Now I've decided that my the inside of my basket needs to be darkened. And again, yours may not need it, but mine did. It's kind of milky looking, so I wanted to darken it some, but I don't want to lose those lines between the weaves. Now also I wanted to come back and lighten the background right around the basket, just to make the basket kind of stand out more. And again, yours may not need that, but mine does. Now I want it to be, the shadow underneath the flowers, I want to be fairly dark right up against the flowers. This will kind of seat them better on the table and make them look like they're really sitting there. And once you get all of this shadow in there, you can leave it black and white if you want it black and white. But if you want to add color, we're going to do that now. So I'm using my filbert brush again, and I'm just coloring my flowers. And here and there, you're just going to see like maybe a petal or two of a flower. So I'm just kind of dabbing in some of that color. And you can use whatever color you want for the flowers. All right, now for the greenery, I'm just using my flat brush again and just tapping in some different shades of green. And I'm not being real careful with this, I'm just kind of dabbing it in. So there I've added a little bit of black to the green just to darken some areas. You don't want it all just one flat color. Now with raw sienna, with a round brush, I'm just dabbing in some color into the centers without covering up the dark, all of the dark that's in there. And then with the raw sienna and a little bit of brown, I've mixed up a shade for my basket. And then some plain brown just to add some more texture. All right, now for the tabletop, this is just a mixture of raw sienna and just a little touch of brown again. And with a hog bristle brush, I'm just scrubbing in some color. And because that black and white is already underneath, you've already got some texture going on. So it's easy to just add color and not have to worry about adding more texture. Now the top part, I've taken a little bit of that blueberry color and added a little green to it. So I've just kind of mixed up my own color. But whatever color you want in the background, then you're just going to scrub that in with the hog bristle brush. And again, you've already got that texture back there, so all you need now is color. And now I'm taking the brown, just plain brown, and putting some color into the inside of the basket, the dark inside. And that's it, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed this, and thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and God bless you.